Good morning, good morning. The show is called a TBR SSF Show, which simply means the Big R Solution Sports Forum. It is myself, the Sobre Boys, Wale Fatsi. I'm all by myself this morning. And then, and then these days it has been very, very cold for all of us, you know. And then we just hope that this part of the season, it ends. Some of us, we don't like winter, but winter is important. I don't know if people understand how important winter is because, when there is winter, it kills all the germs that are out there. And then, they die because of cold. And then when you start with the new season, it's hot again, then everything mushroom. Now, the show, as it starts, we'll start with the champ. The champ has done very well. That is Akani Simbine. You know that always I'll show you what the champ has done. He has done extremely well over the week, during the course of the week. And then he has won the 100-meter men at World Athletic Championship in Budapest, Hungary. And then he clocked 9.97 seconds, which is a very good form. And then, so for 100 meters for 2023, and then he has beaten the Team USA led by Fred Kelly, who came second with 9.98. These people can run. Look at this. Then the Cameroonian guy came 9.99. So, yeah, these are very exciting news. And then we are there. We are happy for the champ to make sure that finally he goes to where we want to see him. But those are some of the brilliant news that happened as far as that is concerned. I'm going to show you one of the one of the pictures of him. Let me see, and probably I'm sure you can see that one. There was one that I wanted to show. As you can see, those are the times. And then big up, champ. We really appreciate, continue to do the good job. And then because, this is very, very good. Now, also, let me share the news that Swallows has unveiled the new kit. And then, as you can see, these are the new signings of Morocco Swallows. Andy Lejali is there, as you can see. Remember, they've just signed Andy Lejali not long ago. So, and then now they also unveil a new kit like everybody else. I'm going to show you a number of new kits. Not only Swallows have done that, and then I think even Cape Town City, they've come up with the new kit for the team. And then we know that Kaizer Chiefs also unveiled their kit. So it's going to be very nice this coming season. We are just going to watch and see what's going to happen. Let's see. Let me just show you Cape Town City as new kit. And then it shows that Mayo San will remain with Cape Town City because I can see that he's featuring on these pictures of their unveiling of the new kit. So that means Mayo is still there at what is called Cape Town City. Now, these are the new kits for Cape Town City. They look very nice with the sponsorship of FNB. This is very, very nice. FNB colors, as you can see there. And then, I think now this really motivates the players to look forward to the new season. And then, so we are watching the space very, very closely. And then, as I indicated, that Kaizer Chiefs has unveiled their kit too. Yeah, to today, there's quite a lot that we can talk about. We have seen that Juga Manja has joined Super Sport. And then, I'm told that Governor Hunt believed that the boy decided to join Super Sport because I think he wants to play more than anything else. And then, so he says he wants to win things. And then that is why he decided to join Super Sport. And then with Mamelodi Sundowns, the bad news is Rudiger is injured. Biruk is injured. So we'll see what's going to happen. How is it going to affect Mamelodi Sundowns? And then we also hear that Keegan Buchanan from Amazulu has joined Cape Town Spurs, the newly promoted team, Cape Town Spurs, the team of Sean Bartlett. And we also hear that the Nigerian striker, Etiosa Igodaro, has joined a super sport from Mamelodi Sundowns. I don't know whether you have seen that there's always this exchange of players between SuperSport and Mamelodi Sundowns. So I don't know why people sometimes complain with Golden Arrows and Orlando Pirates. So these things happens. Yeah, we know that most of the players from SuperSport will join Mamelodi Sundowns. And then there's also the news that Kyle Walker of Cape Town of Man City has requested or has indicated to the coach that he would like to be released. So we know that Riyad Mahrez is on the verge of joining the team in Saudi Arabia, in Al Aliyah in Saudi Arabia. And then apparently they've already agreed on the amount, which is 35 million euros. When you translate it into rands, it's about 699 million that Riyad Mahrez has been bought for. And then here is the other news. Sadio Mane apparently has also decided to go to Saudi Arabia. And then, so we'll talk about the Saudi Arabia and all what is happening in the football. And then PSG, this is so exciting. I don't know what you think about it. They offered Mbappe 1 billion euros. All right. Now, if you translate that money into rands, it's about 19.9 billion rand. But he has to be there for 10 years. This is huge. 19.9 billion rand, 1.1 billion euros. That is offered to Mbappe. I don't know. This is a good move for PSG. But at the same time, if you ask me, probably it would have been a very good thing for the president of PSG. Because, look, he has lost Messi, and then we are not sure about Neymar, although we have just picked up the news that he has finally decided to finish his contract with PSG. We'll see what's going to happen. And now, the loss of Messi has been huge. If you compare with what is happening now at Inter Miami now, with Messi joining the Messi frenzy are happening in America. So maybe it's a good move for him to say, look, I'm going to keep you and I'm going to offer you a lot of money for you to be here for 10 years. But don't forget that Mbappe has already indicated that it is not about the money. He wants to go where he thinks he has a better chance of winning the Champions League, of winning all other individual titles like your Ballon d'Or, Golden Boot, and so on. So we'll watch the space very closely. But it's very, very interesting. Football has changed completely. And then I heard what was happening in Europe. People were starting to complain, especially from the Premier League. They were saying the people in Saudi Arabia, they are having a bad influence as far as football is concerned, because they offer this lot of money to players. And then at the end of the day, that is going to cause huge inflation as far as the football economics is concerned. I don't know what's your take about that. And then probably you also have your own understanding how that it goes. Now, one thing that I want to discuss, we know that what is his name? Cristiano Ronaldo has just said the Saudi Arabia is far better than MLS. All right. Now, my question is, was it necessary for Cristiano to say that? All right. Yes, I know that Saudi Arabia, they're doing well. They are attracting good players. But was it necessary to say they're better than MLS? And then, so I don't know what was the insinuation of that. And then he continued to say, all the players who are coming to Saudi Arabia, they're coming because of him. I don't know what's your take about Ronaldo, his utterances. He's a very good player. And let me tell you, Ronaldo has done extremely well. Moreover, if you look at the fact that Ronaldo and Messi, the impact that they've done for the past 15 years, they've done a lot in terms of football impact. Not only that, if you consider the fact that the welcoming of Messi was watched by about 3.5 billion people, and not only that, the welcoming also of Ronaldo was welcomed by about how many people? About 3 billion. So it shows how impactful these two guys are. So for me, the two guys have done extremely well. So it was no need for Cristiano Ronaldo to come and say, this league is better than the MLS. Now he says he is now 38 years old. He won't go to Britain and then, to Europe. Although he said the European League has lost that oomph, because people are leaving the league, except the English Premier League that still has some credibility. So I don't know what's your take about that argument. And then MLS is not as powerful as Saudi Arabia. But let's watch the space and see what's going to happen. And then I don't know. That's how Cristiano Ronaldo feel that MLS is not necessarily a good league. So not necessarily, it's not bigger compared to the Saudi Arabia league. But we'll watch the space and see what's happening. The football is so interesting, and we can't wait. We know that today the World Cup has started. But Banyana, they are also going to start opening their game tomorrow. So we are looking forward to that. And then I just wonder, we are looking forward whether the women football will raise the bar to the level of men football. But the quality of football that I've seen in the past in terms of women football, it shows that they are getting there. So it's very, very promising. So we'll watch the space very closely and see what's going to happen as time goes on. Yeah, that's how things are in our news or the debate of today. And then let me now remind you of our local games here, which is the Power Rico games. And then so that you see the games are playing at Pumulo. You know that Power Rico is our own local tournament here. So we are watching the space very closely. So as you can see, so now they are also playing. I don't know whether you can see this one. And this coming this weekend, which means today, today and tomorrow, they play the semifinals, and then probably next week we'll see the finals, or a third place and the finals. So we'll watch the games or the semifinals. Let me see. Yeah, remember this tournament has started on the 1st, and it will end on the 29th of July. So we'll watch the space very closely, and then a big up to Power Rico, Panyas, and all the people who organized the tournament. Here's Mama Joy, he was there last week, and then here are the beautiful people who were there. As I continue to remind you that please just support the local games. And then because these CASI games, they keep our players, our children largely, to be, at home, so that they can also avoid to be in the street and end up now doing things that are not palatable. So those are some of the things that we are watching very closely. Now, let's see. Let me just move on now to the next item of the show. And then I want to show you the welcoming of Messi that took place in Inter Miami. And then remember, I also told you that what you call that welcoming was watched by a number of people. So it was very, very exciting to see that. And then so many influential people were very interested to continue with that. I'll show you some of them. One of them is Dwayne Johnson. I told you about Dwayne Johnson. He said he has bought all the tickets for to watch the games. So Messi has huge impact in terms of the football and branding is concerned. So we'll watch the space very closely and see how things are going to unfold. So many people were so excited about this, as I've already indicated, that the welcoming itself, these two guys, they've changed the landscape in football. This welcoming was seen by 3.5 billion, when Ronaldo's welcoming was watched by 3 billion. I mean, the two guys, the population of the world is about 8 billion. So if the two guys can do 6.5 in terms of viewership, so that tells how impactful they are. So we'll watch the space very closely. And then, as I indicated to you, that Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, popular wrestler, he said, the news of Messi moving to Miami is probably the happiest news I've seen in recent years. So I'll see Leo every week. I've booked tickets for all the matches he's going to play. I won't miss any of his matches. So, it shows the impact that it has generated. I could see how excited David Beckham is. And then, so he's very, very excited. Now, this is Pochettino, his former coach, his counterpart, countryman. And then Pochettino said, I think the impact was huge on MLS. Leo is the best player in the world, and that is why the impact was great. We saw his presentation in Miami and how his impact was in the world, not just in America, but I think it's great to see him happy. For sure, the people in Miami and MLS will be enjoying one of the greatest players in the world. I've seen some of the news saying, why? I think it was Bloomberg. Why people are they raving about somebody who's aging and all that? I don't know why that argument came into picture. Messi has just signed for 2-year contract. It's not a long-term contract, 2-year contract, and then with an option of extending. And we've seen what he has done in the World Cup at his age, as much as you can say. But the impact that he has made in terms of what is happening in the world, and people, the eyes of the world now are looking at Inter Miami and MLS. This is what Mikel Arteta says Messi is going to revolutionize and change this league, which means MLS. Just his presence, what he has done, what he means for the world football, the impact he's gonna have is going to be exceptional. And I think it's incredible for the country, US, that he's made the decision to come here. So those are the news. But we'll watch the space. They played last night. I could not watch the game, but I'll try to see whether can I see the recorded game. US with us, in terms of timing, there is a problem. All right. As you can see down here, as I continue to remind you, we have our website there if you want to learn more about us, because in essence, we're a financial company. So see what we can offer. But I'm currently in a campaign of assisting those people who are above 55, and then who are working for government, members of GPF, who wants to leave early, to retire early, or probably they're contemplating of resigning because they're tired and so on, or other things because they want to take career change and so on, but they're afraid that they'll be penalized. Just give us a call. Just drop us your contact on our WhatsApp number. You'll see the WhatsApp number at the end of the show. And once you see that WhatsApp number, and then drop us your contact details, therefore we'll call you, so that we show you how can you navigate and avoid penalties. You'll never be penalized a cent. And again, most importantly, you'll show you how to minimize on taxation. All right. Thank you very much. This is the show called TBR SSF Show with me, the Sobre Boys. And thank you for subscribing. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. Continue to like, continue to comment. The show goes on, the beat goes on. Mushito Zelapid. I thank you.